Yep, another day going to the Twilight Forest. And let's see, got some good items. A lot of mithril. Definitely getting a lot of that. I've also got a lot of these gems. Before that, as you can see. Oh, man. Look at all the work I did while he was out in the mines. Oh, hello, Athena. Anyway. Oh, yeah, I better put some of these gems into here. Into his chest. I don't think he'll mind if I go into his chest and put these away. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, he left his door open. Where is he? His bed doesn't look like he's been sleeping here for a while. Oh, well. Alright, just set these gems in here and... Huh. His journals. Hmm. Let's see. Managed to build a rudimentary shelter. You saw them. The dream that you awoke from. Huh. One dream has you living on top of a large hill, overlooking a forest, ending when a large explosion happened. Wait. That's what happened a while back. Huh. Buildings in the distance, people milling about in their day, glide over in a jet of fire. Huh. What? We've seen the dragons in the sky. What is going on here? Hmm. Looks like this page is worn away. Past many islands. Now starting to see life. Found a suitable location to rebuild. The area is so full of life you can finally relax, but the dreams continue. And he sees a dream of a blue box. My TARDIS. Huh. 3 months. Let's see. Okay, Black Dragon. Pupils, right. Blah, blah, blah. It's been a year since the crash. The hostile nocturnal creatures don't bother you. Yeah, you do tend to get used to that. Dreams have returned. And he's seeing a blue box and a black dragon. Okay. Hunters, wizards, blood mage, barbarians. The blue box has exploded and yet... Ah. Huh. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Huh. Once a living creature itself. Wait, the end is living? That... Hmm. Hmm. The end... So his enemy is the end. And with the Enderman, they don't hunt him, just stare at him. So he left the continent. Okay. The island became uncharted because it's no longer his world. And he apparently left his own world. He must have fallen through a portal or something. I'm not quite understanding. Alright, he's lost track of time. Time itself doesn't have any more meaning. Yeah, I guess when I can understand that, but I'm more of a time traveler, so time doesn't make much sense to me. Oh, stranger has appeared. Okay, this is where I come in. Alright. A simple fool he plays. So apparently he's been feigning that he was a fool. Guess I should have known. So he wants to find the end dragon and take it down. Alright, you are the key. He is the key piece. One thing they need to regrow civilization. He is the end? The ender? Okay, I'm going to need to figure out more information on this. I need to talk to him when this is over. Alright, I can see. Yeah, I decided to use magic instead of technology because I thought that if I went with technology, I can overwhelm him. Magic's easier to understand because you don't have to explain everything. Alright, built some minor tech because, hey, I could have used it. Yeah. More dreams. Alright. Yeah, I was talking about the taint. I still don't know I don't remember everything. Wait, he might have had to kill me? Oh boy. So that's the first journal. What about the second one? Prophetic dreams. You can't fathom what's happening. I speak more of the taint. Alright. Oh yeah, the witch, Marissa. If she reveals... Wait. Marissa was able to sense what he was? If she reveals too much, you'll have to kill her. Huh. The villagers stared at him, and he killed them all after we left. Yeah, I remember he said going back to check on him, and he said they were gone by the time he came back to the house. No, he couldn't have. Apparently has a ritual, endowed in ender energy, and he now can teleport. And the witch is talking. Wait, what? So he did make witch hunter gear. And he killed Marissa. I see. More tech. Open up the data disk. He was hoping for something more useful than bees and some gem blocks. Oh, come on. They're still pretty useful. Yeah, of course I was worried. Wait, a second base? He moved to the nether. He never told me about going to the nether. Well, I guess makes sense given everything. Wait, he left? Ah, son of a bitch. I need to find him. Alright, think. Okay. Where could it... Wait, what's that on my mini-map? Is that... Ow. Oh, I see. So that's where the the nether portal is. He must have used TNT and a torch and a redstone torch to set it off before he went in. Well, if he's in there, I'm going after him. We're gonna need to talk. Alright, I need a flint and steel. Alright, flint. Iron. Alright, you crazy bastard. I'm coming to find you. Whoa. Whoa, boy. Alright, now where... Okay. Alright, that's not natural. Alright, guess I'll have to just follow the path. I see magic. Magic torches, so he must have been here. Hmm. Huh. I think I found where he is. Hello?
Yeah, what the... Motherfucker!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. Calm down.
You stay back!
Uh, hello there.
Back!
Calm
Ah!
down. Calm down. I think we have a bigger problem. Look, I think the pigman ain't happy. What happened to you?
What do you think?
Look, I read the journals, okay? I'm sorry.
Yeah, figured you would.
Look, calm down. Calm down. Look, calm down. I'm not angry at you. I'm more confused than that. You think we should take care of that?
Well, he seems to be after me, not you.
Yeah, I'll take care of him. Anywho, how about you explain what is going on, okay?
Not entirely sure how to explain it.
Well, looking at you, you look like an Enderman starting to try and pop out.
That must have been that side effect from... basically when you did that little experiment on me.
Okay, look, I'm sorry. I didn't
Hey,
even know it would happen.
I wasn't expecting it either.
Look, I'm not angry at you, alright?
And why aren't you? Killed your friend, was trying to use you to escape that thing chasing me. How the hell are you not angry?
Well, for starters, because I've been down some pretty bad paths. I've hurt my friends as well. I've destroyed countless villages. Hey, you only killed, like, what? 10 people? Me, I've destroyed villages and probably even more cities with my research.
And there
So,
is
in
something worse that...
perspective...
Yeah, and there's something you didn't read in the journal then.
Hmm?
Yeah, there's something worse than killing entire villages.
How
Putting
so?
a little beacon inside the center of the village so the Ender Dragon attacks it and loses track of myself.
I see.
Converting entire villages to Endermen.
I see. So what do you want? What do you want to do? You want to try and hunt down that dragon and take him out?
Oh, sure, you're able to go kill it. You've killed it a couple of times already, apparently, haven't you?
Not exactly. The dragon ain't it's not like we can just kill the dragon then and there. I have a theory that what we're fighting is basically the shadow images of the dragon. Each dimension has a shadow image. Each person takes on the shadow. It's very complicated.
I look at it more like they are trying to rebuild the civilization, if you did read that journal.
Yeah, I did.
The dragons being the hierarchy members, basically the council.
So what are you?
I am the seed of the civilization. Quite literally the plane of existence they live on.
I see.
Or at least I'm part of it.
Well, I'm thinking about trying to get out of this dimension and rebuild my TARDIS. But to do that, I'm going to need a dragon's egg. I use the Ender energy to teleport in and out of dimensions. Actually, wait, you're basically made of Ender energy, right?
Only a little bit. As I said, I am only part of it. There were others like me that the dragon hunted down, and I'm guessing those visions of mine were starting to come into effect, since I am probably one of the last few remaining remnants.
Well, here's a thought. Perhaps you might be what I need to stabilize the energy. Obviously, handling a dragon egg just teleports all over the place, so you can imagine how hard it is to harness all the energy. But perhaps you might be able to control it.
So what, you're gonna dissect my brain?
No, 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 no. I would just need you to be around it. But that's if you want to come with me. Otherwise,
So basically a mental temporal flux engine
well,
with a proximity alert to help stabilize. Only activation via certain DNA requirements.
yeah,
Basically my DNA
yeah,
requirements.
that's about it. I would just have to reverse the polarity of the neutron flow, and no problems there. So what do you say?
Then comes the problem of rebuilding your TARDIS.
Not really. It's just some wool that I infuse with magic and Ender energy. It's not that hard to make.
Well, you've got Fred, so there's plenty of wool.
Well, yeah, there's that. Hey, why didn't you bring Fred in here anyway?
Kinda was in a rush to get out before you came back.
I've been busy.
Kinda figured you'd be going at me with spelling sword.
No, just this. Disarming touch.
I'm really not liking that.
Oh, come on. It's a pretty useful spell.
Not when used on me.
Right. Still, not a bad place here. Although, this Viraxes, ugh, nasty stuff.
Well, it was the most abundant around, I heard.
I know. I swear there's more Viraxes than Netherrack at times. You know what I mean?
Well, you haven't seen the other locations yet.
I don't think it all matters. So what do you say? You want to come back? With the Ender crops, I can actually make the Ender altars that we need to make an Ender portal.
Oh boy, I'm not sure I want to go there.
Well, we're going to have to deal with it eventually. It's either I'll do it on my own or you'll come with me.
We're going to have to bring a bomb.
A bomb?
Yeah. Basically, a solo dimension crushing bomb. Because basically the end that they're rebuilding is also where that dragon keeps restabilizing itself.
I see.
After each time it's defeated, so unless that dimension is crumbled to dust, that dragon's just going to keep popping up after me.
Alright, it's going to be a little tricky, but could be possible.
As long as I'm free of that damn thing, I don't overly care.
You might not be free of it, because if we go into another dimension, there'll be another dragon.
Correction. There is only one Ender Dragon.
Nope.
Different realities. Sure.
Nope.
But
that is what I mean.
Dimension.
Different realities, different dimensions. Dragons just seems to know how to rebuild itself. All we can do is just disrupt it.
Well, I've only been seeing visions of this particular type of dimension. So I'm guessing there are different ends. once in each of your dimensions.
I guess you're right.
So basically just killing this one will basically keep it from coming after me. The other ones I am not connected with.
Right. However...
At least that's a theory.
it'll work, I suppose.
Come on, Fortuna.
Still, not a bad place. You made a pretty decent place here.
Besides the pigment lava and an occasional gas blast attack, it's somewhat comfortable.
Speaking of pigmen... Alright, let's get to work.
This is going to take a bit, isn't it?
Yep, definitely a lot of off-screen planning.
Huzzah.
Well, till next time. Bye!